All right, hi everyone. So this is kind of a little snapshot into my life and where I'm living at the moment. So sorry that it looks so boring, but if I colored everything in the way it was supposed to be, like with proper colors, everything would be brown, gray, and green. So I figured I'd spare you that, and instead I just colored kind of like the main parts that I want to like touch on. Um, so this smiley face right here, that's actually my apartment building. So there's 4 units in my apartment building, and all of us are, I'm pretty sure college students or around college age. And it's, I feel like that's kind of rare for at least this street. All of my neighbors seem to be like families. There's a lot of single family homes here that at least I know of, and they've all got like really pretty gardens and stuff. There's also a church down the street, and there's a house of nuns, and they've got a really really pretty garden, and I see them walking around all the time. It's really nice. They always say hi. Um so yeah, so there's this really big house on the corner of the street, and then next to us is a family, and then there's the 4 units of college students. So it's it's kind of random, but it's fun, it works. And if you look right across the street, we were really lucky actually. So we've got St. Anthony Park, which is like a pretty large park, and it's right across the street. It's really nice. And it is also where Webster Elementary School is, and I know that there's some people placed at Webster Elementary, but it is fully distance learning at the moment, which is kind of sad. So there's not like any students there at the moment, but I do see teachers going in and out of there, and they also do like a meal pickup there, so I get to see some students like walking around and stuff. But the main attraction of my neighborhood is really the park area. So there's so many trees. It's really gorgeous. They're all turning into these fall colors at the moment. And I know this looks kind of goofy at the moment. Not at the moment. It just is kind of goofy. But this is like the main event at the park. It is this big old hill, and I know it looks exaggerated there. Like, no way there could be this hill with this massive slope, but I kid you not, there is a huge hill, and there's like this one little tiny narrow bike path, or I guess just like where people have walked so often that like a little trail has like formed, and kids will literally like push their bikes up and like ride down, and it's so fun just to watch them go like up and down like 10 times in a row, and it just like doesn't get old to them. It's really fun. um but yeah, so that's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. Um, there are tons of people walking around this neighborhood with their dogs and letting them just run free in this park. There's a really awesome green space right behind the school, and there's like one or two baseball diamonds. There's a basketball court, which like people are always playing on. There's people working out and running and just, having picnics. It's really fun. It's really cool to see people using that space, because I've never lived like so close to a park that like people actually hang out in. They like, there's always someone there. So it's really fun. It's nice to see people out in the community. And I've noticed that like there are a lot of young families here. We are kind of by a bunch of townhomes as well. So there's younger families there. And yeah, I also want to mention that a lot of the families that live around here are like super cool. There's a family who has some hens that lives around the corner from us, and they have like a gumball dispenser thing filled with food for them. So like you can turn the dial and like a whole bunch of food will come out, and then you can feed the hens. So like that's really fun. I think overall it's just a super interactive neighborhood, and it is just like exciting. It's cool to feel like I'm in a community where like um people just like talk, and they're like cool, and it's fun. I don't really know, but thanks for watching anyways.